Hello everybody and welcome back to another Magic the Gathering Arena video. Today I am looking at attack. Trying to follow on from the kind of success of the Boros decks in the standard meta. What I have done today is put together an equivalent of Boros aggro for Alchemy. The main differences are we are using a few of the new Alchemy cards because I had great success in my mono red burn deck with Tiefling Outcasts and Big Spender and with Karlach. And what I wanted to do is build on those. The new card that we're playing on top of those is Ulder, which I always say is Udder, like a cow's udder, Ravengard Marshal. It's a human noble soldier, a 3/3, and when it enters the battlefield, another target non-token creature gains double team until end of turn. So when we attack with the creature we choose, we'll gain a copy to our hand. So this is particularly nice on Tiefling Outcasts. Also nice on Big Spender because they are non-legendary, but it is also useful on these because once we specialise them we can play the duplicates. It's most nice on Thundering Raiju if we can sort of play them in reverse order, but so it depends when we draw this, which is very good. It also has whenever it attacks, conjure a duplicate of another target non-token attacking creature into your hand. So in other words, we can give one of our other attacking creatures double team effectively. We've got basically ways of putting additional versions of our creatures into our hand, which is a kind of way of keeping us restocked, keeping us going with more creatures to come down. The meta at the moment is quite removal heavy, particularly because people are playing against the combo decks, and there's a lot of mono red on the ladder. People are playing a lot of like Molten Impacts, a lot of Fragment Realities and things like that. So having more creatures and being able to restock with this I find pretty valuable. The other new card I'm playing is Kardum, Patron of Flames, only running one of these. It's a 4-costing demon, so it synergizes well with the Tiefling Outcasts, and it has whenever it attacks put a flame counter on it, then seek a card with mana value equal to the number of flame counters on it and exile that card face down. When it dies, put all the cards exiled with into your hand. At the beginning of the end step of your next turn, discard those cards. So what this is doing in short is when I attack with it, first I seek a mana value 1, then 2, then 3, then 4 each time I attack until it dies. When it dies, I have basically that turn and my next turn to play those cards. So again, it's a way of like restocking our hand. It's a demon, so it goes well if we've got any Tiefling Outcast down. And yeah, it's got haste, which gives us that surprise factor of a bunch of damage. The surprise factor is particularly nice because we're also running Blade Historian from Strixhaven. We can, because standard rotation, Strixhaven's getting kicked out next month. So attacking creatures you control have double strike. It's very nice with hasty things, so things like Raiju and the Kardum. It is pretty, you can put down at least 8 damage onto the battlefield without them knowing, expecting it, whatever. So yeah, liking the Blade Historian and haste combos. I'm running one Wandering Emperor because it is a solid card, a little bit extra removal for us where things have outscaled our Molten Impacts, and it can be used as a nice combat trick on turn 4 if we're attacking with an Ambergris or similar. People don't expect it in this deck as well, so that's why I quite like having one in there. The benefit of playing Boros is that we can run Angelfire Ignition, so this is the sort of Ambergris of this set. It's basically +2/+2/+2 or +2/+1/1 counters, Vigilance, Trample, Life, Indestructible and Haste. The one thing it doesn't give is Double Strike, but we can give that with Blade Historian. So this can basically push our creatures through, but most importantly it gives them lifelink as well. So if we're in a race against a mono red or another Boros deck or similar, we can gain life back, which will hopefully swing those races in our favour. As removal, running 4 Molten Impacts with 2 Fragment Realities. So 6 removal spells. It's a little bit light maybe, but Molten Impact sort of counts as 2, and Fragment gives us the ability to use the rollover damage at instant speed, which is nice. Fragment can also pick off the Goblin Trap Finders and things as part of those combo decks, which is a nice touch. A sort of unexpected or interesting interaction is that the Klement Novice Acolyte is a Tiefling, so this is getting the benefit from the Tiefling Outcasts. So if we play this on turn 1 and this on turn 2, we're getting a 3/2 Klement, which is actually a nice benefit, to be honest. And otherwise the deck sort of plays like the mono red aggro deck. It's just that we can tend to try and, the reason we're playing this really is that Angelfire Ignition can let us get over the top of those, and try to just go that little bit harder in terms of damage and a little bit more in terms of sustainability. So For that, we sacrifice a little bit of pace. So against some sort of control decks or things, we can struggle a little bit more than the mono red one because we're lacking a tiny bit of pace up front. We're playing slightly more 4-drops, but as the meta is very mono red heavy at the moment, I do think it's worth it. So that is the deck. I'm going to have a whole bunch of games today. As with the last one, this one rushes through games like an absolute champion, and see how we get on. Okay, let's see how I get on against Diffuser. Nice hand. Probably start with the Tieflings like I would in mono red. Oh look, the fixed sound bug that doesn't exist anymore has just hit us. Beautiful. Because then I could play this. Probably Tiefling Outcasts going to get zapped, but let's see. Yep. It's a shame, but at least I get a +1 on this, which then busts this for the turn after. Mono red, we play mono red. So the nice thing is we've got 2 Angelfire Ignitions in here somewhere that are really good against mono red. Molten Impact. They've always got it. It would be so nice if they don't. Okay, interesting. So we want to remove the Outcasts really before we proceed with our Raiju plan. Otherwise we can start taking tons of damage back. So let's proceed with that. Don't have a land to discard, sadly. So we'll attack with that. We can get a white card, we can make this lifelink, which will be very painful for the opponent. Kumano, yeah, okay. Traumatic Prank is a bit annoying, but they're getting low on cards. We can make this red version, which I think is just if it takes damage, they do damage. Okay, because it double strike. I don't think we'll do that now. We'll Raiju now. Put the counter on here though, because if it give it double strike, that could be the difference. This we can keep for this. This we'll keep as well. 5th lands aren't that useful in this deck. We've got no 5 casting spells, and we've got no double spells we need to do, so it's definitely a hold. So 6, 7, 8, yeah, just about got there. Very, very close. Alright, let's see if we can do any better this time. If we get beaten down by mono red more, I might try and tweak the deck, but I think for now I'm not too worried. Could put one more like Angelfire Ignition or something. Something to Molten Impact, or we draw a 3-drop. Yeah. We've been Molten Impacted, so we don't have anything to Molten Impact. What are we doing then, Jundy? Yeah, thought it might be. It's a shame there's no other Gen decks these days. Oh, come on. At least it's going to get exiled. Unless they have a sack for it, which they might. Nope. There we go. Easy. just fast enough to beat the Jund and the Kumano doing what it needs to do. Alright, tarts, let's go. Back against Platinum again. Looks fun. I wonder if there's an interesting Mardu version of this deck somewhere. I'll go for this one instead. Go for all three next time unless we've got something to remove. It's Esper. Oh my goodness. So much for the opponent to deal with if they've not got sweepers. Got a counter or Joari disruption? No. Okay. Got one life back, I suppose. Ooh, that could be a sweeper. This could be Planeswalker Decklism. I think we probably don't want to put this in. Yeah, I'm too nervous to play that. I'll play this one, but I don't want to give up this. We need to play enough to make them sweep, which I think that is. I don't think we need this down this turn. No. I might have swept just 2 creatures. I don't know. Try playing a creature or planeswalker at some point. Okay. Guess they knew we were going to power down. Game over. Alright. Keep going. Get some more fast wins, see if we can't get up to Diamond 3 today. Combo Bell. Ah, no one tap red. It's a bit annoying. We need to draw a creature. Not really a creature, but there's still 2 benefits out of Klement. We did need a second red source. Yeah, that's it. Ambergris to Esper again. Got 5, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I've got a lot of damage coming in next turn, depending on what they do. Potentially get rid of that and play this third. Yeah, let's go for that. Don't know if there are any 1-drops, but no, felt unlikely. So unless they depopulate now, we're in pretty good shape. Yeah, I think we can do that, right? This 2-2 and this 4-3. We'll keep this on specialized with next time. Yeah, easy. And that's the way the cookie crumbles for slow Espadaks. Let's carry on. Okay, one of my arch nemesis, Jerku, seems to pop up all the time in my queue. No white land makes this unplayable, sadly. No white does not make this one unplayable. I think I'm playing mono red again because, well, got me through the first bit quite easily. Selesnya so far. Let's just attack with this if we're allowed. If we're allowed. Take one. Take one. Good. Play the other one. Play the other one. Commando, I guess, for taking out the rebels. No blocks. We still want to try and be the beatdown. So I can't really beat down that, but 5 strength and first strike is nice. 5 power, sorry, strength. Yeah, even a Wandering Emperor's combat trick isn't going to work here. I'm getting white, which is slightly sad. Guess we will start attacking again. Guess it's going to block and sack the commando and kill the Kumano. Or give it first strike with Wandering Emperor. No. Block the sack. Got a Raiju alive at least there. They're going to get to create a 1-1, but that's okay. Taking too much. Okay. That is pretty annoying. I have to play this without any of the target, sadly. That is a bit of a thing to get. Is this better as red or white? Maybe white. Okay. Attack with both of these, I suppose. So as long as they can't remove my knight, to be looking okay. Sugar shits. Yeah, I can't play the other creature. Yeah, we're dead. Oh god. I completely... Well, I didn't misplay. We weren't going to win anyway. But... Okay. Getting there. It's not ideal, but it looks fun. Fun is what we're all about here. Denko. Yeah, down 5. Blue burst. Oh, they got a stick there. Maybe they've got a fading out or an opt. White. Oh my goodness. White, but not needing the white. Go with the simple Tieflings can't be Jawaried, not that we had any other choice, but it's nice for us that they can't be Jawaried, I mean. Faithful Mending. Homestead Courage. I don't know what this deck is doing. I do not know. I hope they don't have that fading note. Okay, I'm not sure where they were going, but we'll take it. Batchair. That's Batchair. Let's give them a good drubbing. It's maybe passable. I would say passable. Okay. Against mono red. Let's get rid of that. It's going to hit us for a ton otherwise. Still need more land, but blocking the big spender with this. Just hope they can't remove it. One to top. They must top burn. The only thing I could do is play... I should have played it in the other order. They're both jumping anyway. We got rolled on to the next one. So I think I'm, what, 5 for 3 on the stream at the moment? 5 for 3? Something like that. It's tricky at the moment because mono red is so good and there's so many combos, so trying to win against both decks is difficult. I'm straight into a combo deck now. Which we beat this player earlier, I think, but it's difficult to beat. Very difficult. Unfortunately, we have to kill this trap either. We've got no way of exiling it anytime soon. Excuse me. I thought I might be getting sacked anyway, but I did nothing on my turn. But that is pretty much the perfect start for that deck. Into Racketeer Boss. Into Rebels next turn, plus whatever their thing was they discounted. Yeah. That's already it, but infinite castings of this. Can't do anything against that. You cannot do anything. What a shit combo. So as I was saying, it's kind of like trying to play against mono red and against the combos. Like you just need to be able to draw your right cards against the right decks. I think if for us it's drawing Fragment Reality against that combo, because then we can interrupt the Acera and put it in the bin. Even then we're not guaranteed, but at least we have a chance. And then it's drawing the sort of Angelfires against mono red. Okay. Red. Yeah, we'll definitely be getting rid of that. No, not mono red, red black. Okay, this could go pretty nicely. Can potentially specialise this into white at some point. Although a 3/4 Blade Historian is nice as a Blade Historian. We need to block yet. Well, the only need would be if this now turns into a Obnixless. Yeah, I guess it could have been nice to block. But they're nice.
I'm gonna remake this town in my image.
Take some damage for a little bit.
Plead for mercy.
Get rid of one of these. Get a treasure for our troubles. Obviously they can kill one of these if they want, but
Don't think
I'll
you're
probably
some
put this in
big
this time.
hero.
I'm not going to use this 1 mana because we can play Blade Historian next turn. These are a lot better. Plus the Obnixless, please. Good.
Defy me, and you'll lose
Definitely get
everything.
this in and swing Klement. Swinging with our big Kardum next time.
My goons will make quick work of you.
Okay, the 3rd copy of Obnixless.
If you
Probably
don't
create
stand
another
with
1/1.
me, you're my enemy.
Yeah, I'll probably discard.
Pleasure doing business with you.
At least they can't kill Klement because the double strike. So they can just choose to keep one of their planeswalkers.
Well, now, you've gone and ruined all my fun.
Probably not worth discarding the Blade Historian to plus an Obnixless because we can specialise Klement into white, which is actually worth 3 life to us.
Your punishment is my entertainment.
We're going to need some life gain against this deck. Wonder whether they'll underdog. No. Ooh. We definitely need to do this to gain the life. And I think we do need to kill this, sadly. So what have we got just to check? 10, 6, 12, it'll only be 22. Yeah, it's not quite lethal otherwise, so Kardum gets another card under it. It's our restock card. And we should gain 6 life. And the Planeswalker's down.
How dare you destroy
And then
what I
Ambergris
built?
comes in with a lifelink on it as well, so it'll be tough for them to win from here. Impossible now. Good game. Okay, let's look at the stats. So we have played 16 games with it so far in less than 50 minutes, so it is a real firebomb of a deck. We're ratcheting through these games. Some of these are me learning the deck a little bit. I made some silly mistakes in a couple of games, but in general I'd say this is probably a slightly unfair representation, is my feeling of the deck, and obviously feeling only goes so far. Stats are a bit more reliable, but we're only 2-2 against red, which I feel is because I haven't drawn Angelfire Ignitions in those games, so maybe I need to play more of them. Or maybe we need to tweak the deck slightly. I feel like we will start to win this more than 50%. I mean, there's obviously a very small sample size at the moment. Things that I was expecting to struggle against, Jeskai Control, yeah, that is no surprise. The mono red deck struggles against that too. If they can get to a Hinata, you're basically dead. And then things like the Jund combo deck we have lost against once. I mean, it doesn't come up that much, but when it does, it can be tricky. If we don't find a way of removing the Goblin Trap Finders, if they find it, we can struggle. On the other hand, we're dealing pretty well against everything else. So Esper is pretty easy in the same way it's a mono red, because we can get under it, we can get in damage fast. Mono white is relatively easy because we're just a better version of that deck at the moment. So yeah, I think it's one that definitely needs a little bit more working on. I feel like this win rate is slightly unfair. It could probably be a bit higher, in the low 60s, I think, once I play a few more games with it. But I'd love to know what you guys think. I'd love to know any improvements you can think of me adding to the deck. But otherwise, thank you very much for watching to the end. Please do like the video, and please do subscribe to the channel. It does mean a lot to me, and it makes a big difference. Yes, thank you very much. Can't wait to see you next time. Bye for now.